Next, we will see this rate of a chemical reaction. In a chemical reaction, the change in the concentrations of the species involved in a chemical reactions per unit time gives the rate of the reactions. Here, very important point is concentrations and per unit time. Per unit time means 1 minutes, 1 seconds, or 1 years. So here we can take is a is a reactant to give a product B. So A is reactant. Here this is product. So here also one more example is there. So I already told the change in concentrations, why we have put in this negative sign. Negative sign means the same example polymer. What do you mean by polymer? The same molecular formula but different structural. Same molecular formula. Here cyclopropane is a reactor to give this. Here this is the A reactor to give a product B. Cyclopropane and propene give a product propene is the same molecular formula but different structure. Here one tabular column is there, no? The values are decreases 2.00, 1.67. These are all these concentrations versus time. These are all this time interval. So versus the concentrations of the values should be decreases 2.00, 1.67, 1.40, 1.17 and 0.98. So here one more example we can take this. So concentrations A. First we can take as a concentrations A. Concentration A means A2, concentration A2 and concentrations A1. So இதை நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம். இதில் 0 அப்படிங்கிறது T1, இதில் 10 அப்படிங்கிறது T2. இதிலே இதை கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன்ஸ் எப்படி தோக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா A1 and then 1.40 is A2. What is that formula? The chemical kinetics formula minus concentrations A2 minus concentrations of A1 divided by T2 minus T1. A2, what is the value? 1.40. So here minus 1.40 minus what is the A1 value? 2 divided by what is the T2 value? 10 minus what is the T1 value? 0. So here minus into minus plus 0.60 divided by 10. So the last value 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 mole liter inverse 1, second inverse 1 or minute inverse 1. So this is the correct answer. So here that's why we have to put here is a negative sign. Hence that's the concentrations, it has a negative sign. So therefore the concentrations of A2 is greater than that of concentrations of A1. Suppose if we take as a B, if we take as a B means the value should be what? Increases. Okay, so the A concentration means the first value from this above to below the value should be decreases, and then B concentrations மேல என்ன இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா top of this value it be what decreases that value and then again increases that value. So B means here there is no sign, negative sign is there. So B2 is greater than that of B1. Here there is no negative sign because the value should be increases. The value எல்லாமே என்ன ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா போக போக இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும். So this is the species, the rate of the reactions. There is the difference between concentrations of A and concentrations of B. So this is rate of reactions. Do you understand? The next one is unit of rate of reactions. Unit of rate of reactions. Unit of rate is equal to unit of concentrations divided by unit of time. So unit of concentrations you already know about this, minus minus D or reactants அதுதான் ஏன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம் மைனஸ் dA டிவைடட் பை டிடி இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு டிபி பை டிடி டிபியை நம்ம என்ன எடுத்துக்கலாம் ப்ராடக்ட் டிபிபி பை டிடி அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எடுத்துக்கலாம் ஸோ இட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ எக்ஸ்பிரஸ்ட் இன் திஸ் at mole liter mole liters and seconds is also here. So very important one word, what is the unit of rate of reactions? Mole liter inverse 1 and second inverse 1. And the next, in other hand, the gas phase of a reaction, rate of a reaction. So concentrations, this 1 atmospheric pressure second inverse 1. So partially pressured, the rate of the reactions unit is atmospheric second inverse 1. So this is the unit of rate of reactions. Thank you students. Here there are two more important questions is there. What is chemical kinetics, and then what is kinetics, and then what is unit of rate of reactions. Here one more important one word is also there. So the introduction part is over. Thank you students.